All right, people. So it's a new day. It is Friday. What is the date? I don't even know. January 20th. And I'm just thinking, I think I have overwhelmed myself slightly. I got this here. I got this here. Got some more treasures I'm going to show you. But this is what happens when you kind of overestimate the fact that the rain is kind of heavy, but not heavy enough, obviously. My plants are gonna do well in the soil if the soil stays protected. And this would happen. Moved a brick last night. It's silly me. Moved the brick from here, and I moved the brick from here, and all of my dirt is all exposed to the weather. I don't mind the water going in there, but the wind and the ice, no. So I'm about to put another brick in here. Let's get these bricks over here. Put them over here. Now this is what I'm trying to do. If I can get like some flowers here, I'm gonna have to take this and I'm gonna take another one. I gotta tidy up a little bit. Oh, I got some mold out there. 1 second. Okay, people, it's way too cold for me to be staying outside. That wind is blowing like something else. It's just too much for me right now. So I was able to record a little bit of inside the house plants, but unfortunately I had to turn off the recorder to come outside, and so that video is still there, but it's not going to be linked to this video. I forgot to get the utility knife. I can use scissors though. Let me show you my treasures. This is all compost, by the way. A whole bag full of compost the last 2 days. I gotta put that in the ground. But like I said, right now it's just super cold. I'm just gonna leave the door slightly open. I can't leave it wide open because I'm cold. Very cold. Let me see if I can put this here. That way I can hear Josh if he calls me. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's good. I hold it. Now, hands bare. I don't know why, but I decided to use these just as someplace I can put the seeds, right? As I'm looking at them, as I'm sorting them. I'll just keep these two together because right now I don't have, other than the lettuce, which I'm going to try to see if I can do microgreens. In this container, I'm going to try to pop holes in these lids. I don't have coconut coir, but I have seeding soil. I hope it works just the same. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to the store and buy a brick of coconut coir, which is really neat, but right now I'm working with what I got. So, and plus I'm going to do a little bit of soil right now. This soil is too dry for me to do anything. I think we do have some more soil in here, or I'm going to have to get the soil from Grandma's. But yeah, I'm going to pop holes in here. I'm going to use this for the liquid, for the water. I might just try one just to be experimental because a lady put the thing like this over top for the cabbage, and then eventually she did this. So I might just have one little microgreens case. It might work. Remember, I just didn't want to really do one of each thing, but it might be worth the experiment because I might just buy those little trays. Thinking about it. So then this is a surprise, actually. I was looking for this and looking for this. I found it. So this is it's actually supposed to be a fishing box, right? It's for, what are they called? Oh, for like the hooks and lines and stuff like that. I used to know what it was called. Anyway, box. What is it called? I just had the name in my head. Wow, this cold is really doing something to my brain. It's like stunting me. Okay, check this out. Evergreen Scallion. This was actually a gift. This was actually a gift from the lady in 2021. And she gave this to me because I came to her table or something like that. It was like this thing on the street near us. And so she gave me this, and she gave me another one too. So I think this is really, really pretty. This is the eggplant, which I'm going to try to grow again this year. I'm trying to grow them for the last 2 years unsuccessfully. Hopefully it works this year. I really only have a few seeds left, and when I say a few, I mean like the ones that aren't going to germinate, by the way, because I said propagate last time I did the video. The last time I tried these, hardly any germinated, like one or two, and then when I put it in the ground, it just didn't want to at all. So then that's that. This is the squash that my mom did not want last year, butternut squash. I would have loved to be able to give this to my son, because my son loves butternut squash, but she did not want it. And then this is from the year prior, cantaloupe, that they worked. It did grow, but we didn't know how to have it on a trellis so that it could be hanging and then put something underneath it. So the bricks that we have around the edges, it laid on the brick and then it softened, and then so Mom was like, we're not doing cantaloupe again. I want to do cantaloupe again. I don't know. I'm thinking. Maybe in a container. Maybe. I'm going to try to see if I can do a lot of trellises this year, because last year I tried to do trellis. It didn't fall apart. It didn't fall apart. I'm not going to say that it did fall apart, because it didn't. But it was too small. And so as the plant was growing, it kind of went somewhere else. Like it wanted to go to the other part of the garden. I kept bringing it around the trellis, and it was just small. It was too small for it. So it needed something more vertical. It needed some place where it could spread out or hang down. So I'm going to try to see if I can do 2 round curved trellises taller than me, maybe, because we do have bamboo sticks from last year. I'll show you those. This is our garage, so never mind the mess. So look, we have the tomato to hold the tomatoes or really tall plants, right? And then we have the really tall bamboo sticks. So I was thinking of either using the bamboo sticks or the apple tree pieces when I trimmed it last month, not last year. I'm realizing, like, when I watched my video, I was like, wow, I really said that wrong. We have chicken wire, yeah, so I'm actually going to try to do something with that too. So I'm going to cut a piece, make it a round thing, attach it with the wire ties, and then put some dirt in it and see if I can grow maybe strawberries in that. I'm going to try that, because I really want to grow strawberries. I really, really do. My great-grandfather used to grow strawberries a long time ago for my mom, so I want to do it. Then also, this is like a shelf. See the gate? What is it? Where am I pointing to? Okay, right here. Okay, it actually was a shelf. It goes like this. But last year, I used it as a leaning like trellis so that the plant can grow up. And that squash last year overpowered that. And then it's like this. So there, I have 2 pieces there. If I can make it into like a TP trellis, attach it at the top, put some insulating to make it warm, support on either side of it to keep it strong. Maybe put a bamboo stick also in the middle, put like a brick by the bottom just to keep it from slipping. I'm just going to do whatever I can to get creative with this thing, because I really, really want it to work this year. I want to make trellises, like more than one. We have really small bamboo sticks, and then we also have the tomato, these like really small tomato plant holders, I guess, supports. They didn't really hold up that well. They ended up getting taken off by the family member because the plant outgrew it. And then we got these little ones, kind of like makeshift your own little, can't really see it, makeshift your own like little supports. Can't see it, yeah. They're like little metal pieces. Anyway, it's not too structured. This is that fake ivy that we got going on around the edge. It's a privacy thing, right? It's great for that reason. But if I could grow the real plants around, I'd be even happier. Okay, so now this is in a hamburger paper. This is carrot seeds. Okay, I don't even remember putting these in here, but I do believe maybe the little paper that it came in might have broke. So that's might be what yeah, this is a lot of carrot seeds, like a lot. And I still got hamburger bun in here. It's crazy. Little crumbs of it. So here we go. Let me see if you can see it. Little tiny carrot seeds. I did try last year unsuccessfully. So I'm going to try these in a container this year. So I am really, 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 I am willing to do many different things for my plants this year. I am not going to limit the things that I do. I'm going to just kind of dive in. I also have some more carrot seeds. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. How did this get torn in half? I think this might have been it. These are the same ones. Didn't know that. So you know what? I gotta get another container for that. Okay, dill, baby. Dill, baby. I love, 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 love the taste of dill. My family doesn't eat it enough, to be honest. Orange and green pepper seeds. Why they're not separated is probably because when my grandmother was taking the seeds out of the pepper and she used both, she probably just left the seeds in the same container. So, you know, when they dry all together, kind of like those peppers that are over there in the window. We love peppers in this family. Good peppers. And then this is the other one that they gave me as a gift that came with this. There was actually another one too. Delica Zeppelin. Winter squash and pumpkins. I think this one was the one that my mom didn't like either. I had two different squashes. One that was underneath the apple tree, and then one that ended up being in the garden. That just took over everything, and I believe if I'm going to try this again, this is going to have to be in a container as well. Anything that's going to be in a container, I'm going to keep on this side as a matter of fact. Container, and then ground. This was something I really appreciate that I got. And I had other ones. These are not the ones that I got. The ones that I got were the tomato ones. These are the ones that my mom got. Okay. Plant labels. This goes over here. Plant labels. Not plant labels. These little sticks, right? They go in your plants and they fertilize your plants. It has nitrogen. It has phosphate. It has potash, soluble potash. It has uriform triple superphosphates, the ammonium phosphate, potassium sulfate, chlorine, not more than 0.2%. So I don't know if is that good? Maybe it keeps the mold out. I don't know. So this is something you want to put in your plants that are in the house. Now, the other ones that were the tomato ones, I like to put those in the ground. Then my mom has a few plants inside the house. My grandmother actually does. But my mom has the ones that I took from the bathroom, got them all nice and lush, and then I put them in her room so that she can have plants there. She enjoys those. But these, I think I might put these in her plants just to keep them pretty, because some of them started getting brown. It's cold even in the house, so even with the heater on, it's like cold in the house. You know, it's winter. You can't avoid it. I have no idea what these are. Marigolds, maybe? I think these might be marigold seeds. These are definitely going back into the ground. Now, yeah. Okay, last year it did not do well in the ground, but I want to put it back in the ground because I want to see a big bunch of cucumbers. We love cucumbers in this family. Well, I do anyway. My dad used to love cucumbers. So my mom grew cucumbers like 3 years ago. This is catnip, I believe. I believe this is... No, this is oregano. Where's the catnip? I had catnip. Oregano, I actually want to grow in also a container. And watermelon, another container plant. I don't even know if I actually want to do watermelon this year. And then this is also another watermelon. They put a lot of squashes in there. Maybe there was more than needed to be. Melon as well. Actually, I don't want melon. I don't like melon too much. These were so pretty last year, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to till them in the soil again. These were so pretty. My mom loved these. The Cosmo. Yeah, early sensation single mix Cosmos Bipinathus Botanical Annual for Full Sun. Bombdiggity.com. So pretty. Tall, really vibrant colored, and I'm definitely doing this in the ground again. There was two actually next to like where her peonies are across from them, and so the contrast was really really pretty because like they were similar in color. So it was like, they were really really pretty, and then there was a white one too, and then I want to like spread them around here too, like near the other flower. So I might sprinkle some more over there so that there's more than two. And yeah, I definitely love this. I love, love, love these. Okay, just going into the ground. And then these are the zucchini. Baby, baby, baby. I love zucchini. Oh, no, don't drop no seeds. I love zucchini. I hope I didn't drop a seed. I don't think I did. Look at this. Oh, baby. Look at this. There's so many. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Last year there was only 3 that I put in, and then one of them kind of made it to the end of summer. Kind of. Yeah, these are definitely... I've been seeing people grow them in containers. At least they don't take up too much of the soil, but they are so beautiful. When they're coming out the ground, they just look... They're like, here I am, and the big yellow flowers. I'll tell you that. It's every squash kind of has this big yellow flower, but it's just really cute. I love it. I love the zucchini. I'm putting this in the ground, not putting that in a container. And then I got some more pepper seeds. So many pepper seeds. So many. And that's that. And then we have some more here. So this is the list of what my mom wanted in the ground. She wanted tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and aceite, whatever, peppers, and cilantro. We'll see, because I don't have any cilantro. Espérate, I do, upstairs, in the water. Right? Let me check. Let me check really, really quick. Hold on. Now, there goes the seeds. I got hominy, right? So I'll show y'all real quick. So I was told that before you put them in the soil, you should soak them. And I got a lot this year. I don't know. They may propagate. They may germinate. They may not. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I'm really hoping that they work this year. Yeah, so I'm going to try. Now, that's the hominy. Then this is the cilantro. So the pods have softened. So I want to put them in napkins. So unfortunately, since these died, I'm gonna have to throw these away. Okay, so we are literally doing step by step on everything. Okay, I don't know how to edit, and I don't know how to do anything other than pause and record. So bear with me if there are awkward moments. Okay, now we can do it this way, right? Where the seeds get to propagate, get to germinate. Okay, so I'm gonna take this so you guys can see it. I'm hoping it won't fall. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna take the tissue and put it over here. I'm gonna put one, and I'm gonna actually put the second one. And I think for me to be who I am, y'all should know, I like to use everything that we have. So, yesterday it rained again, okay, and I would spray it, but I have the water. So actually, let me put this, fold it in half. Might not seem sanitary, right? But when these seeds are out in nature, as people say, and this is wood, so just so you know, they get rainwater. So that's that. Rainwater it is. I think that is a simple video. Okay, so now I should have a little spoon, and I don't. Alright, I'm going to use, anybody who doesn't really like red, I grab red a lot. Okay. So I'm going to spread these out. You can see, I'm going to spread them out. I know it seems like it's a lot of water right now, but I have a tendency to actually do this, and it actually does work. I have done it before. I'm not really that great at gardening, but I have done this before, and I am still learning, people. As much as I've had house plants for like the last 10 years, this is the first time I personally have been able to really get into the dirt. So we're going to say the last 2.5 years, not really even 3 years, because my son and I were in a different state. So this is really the first time I've ever actually really gardened in here, and last year was alright. The year before that, there was kind of already gardening being done by my aunt and my mom. So I just came in, I kind of helped out and stuff, but this was pretty much it. So I came back in like 2021. So anyway, I'm going to do this, right? Oh, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to take one more napkin, and since this is sopping wet, it's going to absorb all this water. Let me pay attention here. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it over. And it is literally going to soak itself. And fold it, and it's not perfect. Guys, don't mind me, people do it on the screen and it's like always folds really nice and pretty. This is what I got. It looks like a, what is the, I should know the dish. I've had it before. It's corn. It's like macarepa. Anyway, so I'm going to put this in here. It suggests a nice, dark, cold spot, right? Because it's supposed to be dark, so what's it called? Blackout? So, take out the air. That's one. I don't want to put it in the seed thing, actually. So I have a little towel right here, so I might put it underneath the towel. Little towel. Keep it completely dark, okay? And then I'm going to put this underneath there. And then I still have many, many more seeds. So I'm going to do some more. There's nothing wrong with trying and trying and trying. And even if you have 20 of the same plant, you don't have to put 20 in your backyard. You can put them in a little container with the soil that they came in. And make sure you write down some instructions and gift them. because actually I was supposed to be giving some tomatoes to a friend, and those tomatoes, they died because of the cold. They didn't like that initial frost. And mind you, they were growing in the cold outside. But when they went to my room to be nice and warm, they did not like that. So maybe they didn't like the warmth. Maybe they liked the cold. So I'm going to learn these plants, believe me, and I'm going to grow tomatoes again for the sister. Okay, so I wish I had a spoon. Oh, I have a hoe. It's a little dirty. Let me get some dirt off. Awkward silence. Alright, anyway. I have a little. Do you know what? I did tell you guys about the little tool, right? Check this out. This is so cute. Now there's one that has a little scoop to it. Maybe this will work. This is cool for this is for the little cedars. It pops a little holes. You can put 2 little seeds in. The other one comes with one and then the scoop. Maybe this will work. No, that side doesn't work. Let me see. Maybe? Yeah, it kind of worked. Taking 2 at a time. Literally. No, that's not going to cut it for me. I go too slow. There we go. Ha! And this one brought up 1. What in the world? Oh, this is not funny. I'm going to have to get a spoon. Let me drain this out. That could be the problem. Maybe. Had too much water in there. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, why is the door opening so much? Alright, it's alright. I ain't even bothered, the song saying it's alright. Oh, that's another thing. I don't know how to add music to the background. Bear with me. These videos are going to be really, really natural. I think I might have enough room for a little bit more. And see, I have plenty more in here. So I'm going to do a third one. So I have 2 plastic bags, and I do have a third plastic bag right here that I am going to borrow from itself. What the? Oh, la 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 la. Listen, her. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Ziploc bags are awesome if you have them. If you don't, a plastic bag will barely work just as well. It's like gardening on a budget. This actually looks really neat. If I put them up, you know, tidy them up, it might even be nicer. But right now, we're not doing it. I am not organizing everything. This is for seeding, and I hadn't got a chance to do it yet. Trying to get an early start on it, and it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. So that's nice and wet. Let's get the other side in. Hold on. There you go. And you know what was a really good idea is that you do add 3 napkins, because when you grab 1 napkin sometimes, or even 2, the seeds will fall right out the side, because the 3rd napkin seems to have secured it. I could actually get a what's it called tie for this. No, I don't know how it works. but a little rubber band or something would work just as well. Oh, man, my hands are cold, like ice cold, baby, ice cold. My sleeves are really getting it today. Uh, but if you can't tell, I love gray, okay, and light blue. It's so great that my son's eyes are blue. No, that's not the reason why that he's my baby. I mean, he's my baby, but his daddy had brown eyes. Where'd them blue eyes come from? I hear that it has to be on both sides of the family. I have green eyes. My mother has blue eyes. And somewhere, Joshua's father's side, he has an uncle that has blue eyes. So that's where the blue eyes come from. That he's my blue-eyed boy. But I do like the color gray anyway. When I was younger, me and my sister used to kind of look like twins. We would wear the same clothes. Thank you, Mom. And that's kind of what all children kind of go through, right? When you go through that phase and you go to a large crowd, your mom wants to make sure that she can see both of her kids at the same time. So we would both have similar outfits. And when we go to the assemblies and stuff, we would have similar dresses. So sometimes it would be the exact same dress. And mine was heather gray. I loved heather gray. Dark gray. Almost looks like charcoal a little. And then I like green as well. I like yellow. Actually, no. I love yellow. But I was always a fan of like yellow flowers. It's just my thing. I like daisies. I like yellow roses. A lot of people don't know that about me, actually. So, anyway, look at this. Oh, it's birdie fur. Birdie fur. And actually, if you look really, really closely, and I ain't even joking, I had them in water for 3 days, I believe. There's already a little bit of root coming up in some of them. And now the reason why I'm putting them in here is just because I don't want to separate them and I don't have the dirt ready for it. So I'll just let it get a little bit more of that growth. I mean, I am not surprised that happens in water. Water is a wonderful, beautiful thing. But I didn't expect it to happen so fast. So I really have to be on top of my gardening thing right now. Like I have to make sure I have everything together, because once these start getting just even growing a little bit, if I don't have enough soil to put them in, where are they going to grow? They're just going to die, right? So having the containers ready, I'm going to be cleaning them out. Now that it rained, these loosened up a little bit. So we're good. Ready for the plant takeover. I've been watching videos. I told my mom, the growing tower is a really neat thing that people are doing, the hydroponics thing. I think it's really cool. It will help her to get into that gardening kick, for her to get her hands dirty, but not technically dirty because there's no dirt really involved. I want her to participate in the garden a little bit. So, let's go. Anything else? Any more cilantro? All done. On to the next. Let's see what's next. Oh, I think I'm going to do the soil now. Like I said, there's going to be some awkward pauses in here because last video was 40 minutes, and that's literally taking me step by step. You guys are literally following me through the whole thing, so hopefully I can keep these videos up. I'm not really fond of making videos every single day. I don't do it, and I don't think I really want to, but it's kind of the gardening experience. As well as, to be honest, it's like therapeutic for me, right? Helps me to be calm. Oh, that was the other thing I want to do. See the peat moss? I think I want to add some of that to the seeding soil. So I'm going to get the seeding soil from inside the house. I'm going to get some peat moss. I'm going to mix it together. And we're going to get what is it? You know the word I'm talking about. Anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to get these seeds going. doing it today. We're trying to do it today. Let's just let's just hope that we can get something. I mean, at least I was able to do the cilantro seeds. I'm happy about that. And if I can get another plant seeded, and I'm gonna call it plant because I picture them as plants already. So I know y'all probably be like, okay, another word she's got wrong. Yes, I do say a lot of words incorrectly, and I don't know the meaning of a lot of stuff. Don't mind me. I'm just like that. I would talk a lot, but I love plants, and so when they're seeds, even when they just start with a little bit of green, I consider that a plant already. Okay? Germination is the same, I believe, is just like the baby and the embryo. Okay? That the baby is not just a fetus, it's a baby. So that's in my mind. Sorry, that's who I am. So when I say I'm going to put the plants in there and I'm just looking and I'm holding a seed in your face, that's what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Put it on pause. I'm talking too much.
Why is it not working?
Sound it out. Eh, eh, l, p, ing. King of ing.
King in the air.
Mm-hmm. King of ing. You got it? Let's go. Is there anything? Come on, type it in, buddy. Took me 15 minutes of stirring them, breaking it in little pieces, and now I have it like mucky mud. I'll take out big pieces, but this is as thin as it's gonna get. And I know seeding soil shouldn't be like this, but it's real gritty, and I'm gonna add it to the hay, and then I'm gonna add it to peat moss. Bear with me. This is not. I don't know if this is too many chemicals added to it. I think it's not. I hope there aren't chemicals in here. Hopefully it's just not. This mixture going I know it looks messy and it looks weird and it probably looks illogical as well. You work with what you have. All right, did the class start yet? Once the class starts, I'll be
You're
silent.
recording yourself.
Yes, I am.
Well, then why do I not take phone?
You want to come over here and say hello?
Oh. Bruh. Bruh.
Okay.
Yawns. Hi, and this is my mom. And I'm my mom's son. And Ceci's not here today because she didn't actually want to visit. Maybe because she's still sleeping. Actually, I don't think she's still sleeping because it's the afternoon. So.
Yeah, but she's a cat.
Look.
She's
see?
allowed to
See?
keep sleeping.
See?
Okay, I don't want your hands getting dirty and touching the computer.
See? That's so. It might be disgusting, but it's part of nature.
Mm-hmm.
You might say, "Oh, that's so disgusting," but it's part of nature. You know why? Because dirt is plants. Plants is made of dirt. They're made of seeds.
Who created the plants and who created
They're made of
the dirt?
seeds.
Who created the dirt and who created the plants?
Jehovah created the plants and the dirt and the weed and everything.
Weeds.
But we actually, I think we helped it, Jehovah.
Yeah, he told us to take care of the earth.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he told us. He gave us the assignment, right?
Yeah, it
Okay.
seems like Jehovah helped it. Jehovah did half of the work, and the rest of the people on earth did the rest of the half.
He did the majority of the work. He just told us to take care
all
of
of
the
the
earth.
work.
Yeah.
He did all of the work by himself.
No, he did it with Jesus.
Jesus helped.
That's right.
So.
They're a team, right?
Yeah.
All right, go do your work, please. Go. Young one.